Okay. Oh, okay, go.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Geraldine will be sharing the screen. So basically, we just wanted to consult you for the presentation tomorrow.
Okay.
We understand that we have to pick three topics and
Yeah.
present the baseline scenario, alternative scenario, and strategic structure. So we just want to make sure that we are on the right path
Okay.
in uh, in our report. Um, yeah. Geraldine, you're
Hello, Julan.
Hi.
yes,
Just a minute.
sure.
Okay. No
I'm trying to
problem.
set up the.
Yes. While Geraldine is trying to flash the our proposed topic, do we get it right? Like the topic that we are supposed to present is some sort of like a project that we envision, a project that we want to implement. Do
Okay.
we get it right?
Okay. Can be a project. Can
Yeah.
be just you know, thinking of what do you want to change in the society, some of urban
Mhm.
planning or transportation.
Yeah, because that's what we have prepared, like potential projects. Well, these are actually projects that has been conceptualized before by the government, and maybe we want to explore that, and hopefully the project will come into fruition.
Hmm.
Oh, Aldrin is here. Okay.
Okay, good. Okay.
Can you see my
Yes,
screen now?
yes, I can see.
Uh,
Yeah, can be seen.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So we called our group UFC.
Mm-hmm.
Team UFC stands for Urban Flow Collective. So I'm Julan, and I have with the group Aldrin and Geraldine. And so for the next slide, yeah. So there's animation. So these are the three topics or projects that we are thinking to report. So first is a ferry system. So there's the Manila Bay, Pasig River, and Laguna Lake Ferry System. Later, there's a slide for this. And then there's the bus rapid transit system in Metro Manila, and the last one is the Cavite, Bataan Cavite Interlink Bridge. So if it's okay with you, can we run through each of
Yeah,
the
go.
project? Yeah, okay. Yes, please. For the yeah, so for the Manila Bay Pasig River Laguna Lake Ferry System. So Uh, basically, this is a project that envisions to utilize the waterways of Metro Manila as a vital transportation system in Metro Manila. Yeah, so it's envisioned to be high capacity, high frequency, and low carbon commuter vessels. So it's an alternative mode of transportation, and it will connect the key urban areas in not just in Metro Manila but also the nearby regions. So next slide, please. So currently, what's existing is that there's a Pasig River ferry. So that's existing, but there are currently some problems. Like for example, there's a low volume of passengers, and also because it's not very attractive to the passengers, and there's also a small number of ferries that are being used right now. So through the project, it will expand the river system, not just in Pasig River, but also the Manila Bay as well as the Laguna Lake. And this is being operated by the Metro Manila Development Authority. So some alternative scenarios is that first, of course, we can retain the existing structure, which is only the Pasig River, but also we want to expand this to the other water systems and connect it to the other mode of transportation. And of course, there's some modern facilities like smart ticketing system that can also be added in the project. And then for the last one, for the last slide for this is, next slide, please. Yeah, so for the strategic structures, so my idea is that how the project can be governed. So correct me if I'm wrong if I did not get that right. But because right now the ferry system is being governed by the Metro Manila Development Authority. But since the project is envisioned to be on a larger scale, I think there's got to be maybe a new governance structure that will implement the ferry system. And then, of course, there's a need for public awareness to promote the use of ferry as a viable mode of transportation. And then there's always a need to modernize and refresh the ferry systems. So I think that's all for this first topic.
Okay, continue.
Okay, next one will be shared by Aldrin.
Sir, I haven't finished the visual aids, but I have a screenshot here of the BRT system. So I'll just share my idea first.
Okay.
Aldrin,
Yes.
hi.
Send
Do
ko
you
na
want to, is it okay for me to cancel my sharing the screen so you can,
Hmm.
or we will just, or you'll just explain it?
I'll just explain it na lang. So, I think the idea, sir, was for the BRT system in Manila. Um, the paper is talking about possible corridors, additional corridors. Kasi di ba po right now, we have the existing carousel as like the prototype for the other corridor of EDSA. Pero it's plaguing a lot of problems right now. Like MMDA was having some ideas of removing it because it's competing against MRT. So they're just trying to like, okay, are we going to put the BRT in EDSA, or we're just going to increase the capacity of MRT right now? So I think those are like the current problems that is plaguing the current EDSA carousel. The paper is trying to, I'll share it tomorrow now since this is just consultation. The paper is trying to like reiterate that BRT corridors have the same performance as the MRTs. So if it's not just EDSA, how can we like provide other if we have captured consumers, right? Like we have captured consumers who doesn't have like any other choice but to use the EDSA BRT. So what other routes are they going to use if it's going to be removed or if it's going to be expanded? I think that's like that's where the topic is going around right now.
Okay.
So far that's it, sir, for
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Okay.
And next one. I thought you want to present three topics first.
Yes, there's.
The other topic would be the, hello?
Yes, we can hear you,
Okay.
Jet.
Okay. Okay. The project or the third topic for the UFC group is the Bataan Cavite. So, sir, basically this bridge is a flagship project of the previous administration, the Duterte administration, and being continued in this present administration under the Build Better More um, banner of the administration. So just to clarify, sir, just what as Julian asked, if the topics that we are going to present is a existing project or an existing scenario that we are trying give the options for the possible alternatives in a form of project or um, even a future project or possible existing project. So I think before I continue, so is it okay for me to ask that
Yeah.
first?
So it doesn't matter because
How
data that,
we
as I mentioned in the first class, okay, so data does not really matter. So that means your project does not need to be exist.
okay. So if it's existing, it's also okay.
Yeah, if you have
Sir?
existing data and project, that's fine. If not, that's also okay. So it doesn't really matter. So again, this is a practice in the class,
Ah,
okay, to deal with the topic that we are discussing in the class, so that you can practice. These are the goal of the project, not the real project that you will do implement that in the actual result, right? Continue, please. Uh,
Je,
are you okay?
Je, you can continue. I think.
I
Oh,
see. Oh, okay. I think her connection is,
maybe she's having
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
connection problems. Yeah, so basically the last item is the Bataan Cavite Interlink Bridge. So Bataan and Cavite is like two separate sorry like they are two areas that's the middle part is the Manila Bay. So
Mhm.
what's happening now is that for those Manila residents who wants to travel to Bataan, they will have to go to land-based travel, which will take so much time. So the bridge will definitely shorten the travel time for those traveling from Cavite, Manila area going to Bataan,
Okay,
because Bataan is also like a
right.
tourist destination and there's a lot of industries there. So that's basically the
So the current condition will be the current situation. Okay, the
yes,
alternative will be to provide the bridge,
yes,
right? But then depends on the design of the bridge. So okay,
yeah, right. Yeah, so those are the three topics or projects.
okay. So those three topics are interesting. Okay, so you need to prioritize which one. You choose one only among the three.
Oh, just one. Okay.
Yes. Okay. You don't need to choose three. Okay. So
Okay.
you choose only one among the three, and then you go deeper. Okay. For each topic, you go deeper later. So first, you need to get the base scenario, which is current condition. Okay.
Mhm.
And then the alternative scenario, which is your proposed condition. Of course, your proposed must be better than current. Right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, and next, I hope you can analyze, okay, using financial and economic evaluation. And then you can use strategic thinking. So when I say strategic thinking, you start to think in terms of agent. Okay,
Mhm.
who are the stakeholders in this situation in your projects? Okay. Oh, there are people, there are government. So who's his agency, and who is responsible for what? Okay, and then you throw some kind of diagrams. Okay, who influence what, and who will check. So eventually, this diagram is supposed to be a check and balance. That means it will come back. Okay, without this check and balance, there is no control, right? So you need to create a control system so that one agency or one agent will uh, influence on the project, for example. So project is one node, agent is another node, okay? And then certain factors can be another node. Okay? So you can put this into one system, and then you start to play. What will happen if I do that? What will happen if you change, and so on. So these are the important things that we want to get from discuss. Okay, it's not the project itself, but the way of thinking is very important. So the project is just one time, but the way of thinking is forever,
Mhm.
right?
So
Because
like
that's
we have to go beyond the project.
correct.
Mhm.
It's not just about the project that is not useful, because project is just project. You can just copy. Yeah,
Mhm.
that not so important. But the way of thinking about the project, okay, and how you will create alternative solution, how you will include everybody inside. So system thinking, that is the goal.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You can search in Google or you know or AI. Yeah, what is the meaning of system thinking or system dynamics?
Mhm.
Okay, so then you can start to see how we think in terms of system, not
Mhm.
just project.
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, you can briefly discuss that a while ago was a little bit long. So just discuss very short on each project that you want, and then you tell what is the one that you will choose and why.
Mhm. So for tomorrow, we still
Yes,
have to discuss all the three topics.
yes.
We will mention one
So that
each.
other people will also get the idea from
Mm,
you.
okay, okay.
So that unique for each. Then you say they get some idea from you, and then from there they can oh, say you choose number three or number one, and then oh, maybe they don't have idea, they can choose number two from you. That's okay, right?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Based on the three topics that we presented,
Hmm.
do you have like maybe an idea of which can be like more interesting in your
Uh,
opinion?
any of these topic are okay with me. So the most important is your own confidence,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
right? So how do you rate in terms of confidence that you can do each of these topic in very detail?
mm-hmm,
Then you need to discuss among yourself.
mm-hmm,
Right? So say if I say to you, oh, choose number one or choose number two or choose number three, then you suddenly said, no, we are not confident with this. Then it's not so useful. My choice is not so useful for you. Okay, you discuss among yourself so you can present your data or your argument among yourself within your group. Then you can tell, okay, this is the one that we can go into the detail. Okay, that we can change from here. Then it's good. Uh,
okay.
I hope you remember the goal. The goal is not about the project itself, yeah? But the goal is actually to think differently, yeah? To think in terms of the system.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So once we can start to see, oh, this agency, for example, which one you're most familiar?
Maybe the ferry system.
Okay, so the waterway.
Yeah.
Say the waterway. Who is involved in here? So along this waterway, you have many LGUs.
Mm-hmm, yes.
Each LGU have their own, regulation and so on. and then who is the actually on top of this. So you need to think in terms of the system, isn't it? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, there are one is the system in terms of agency, in terms of bureaucracy. The other one is the engineering side of the system, right?
Ye-
So and then in terms of the economic side, meaning you mentioned there is no demand. So why there is no demand, but you need to expand, right? And then whether this expansion will actually just cost and risky investment, or actually it will create certain demand. So this kind of thinking you need to put in all things in the table so that when you decide, when you discuss, you know what to do. This is what is planning is about, isn't it? Right? Planning is not just getting a project and then do standard things. No, you need to think in terms of all things in the table, including the politics, including the culture, including the military, including economic, financial, engineering side, technical stuff. You put everything in the table. Then you start to link all of this together, right? And then you identify which one is the most crucial in here. Then let's address this. Right. I think that's the essence of planning, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Totally agree.
Yes.
Um, Aldrin or
Yes.
Geraldine? Yeah.
Uh, I think I understood the answer.
Yeah. So you mentioned about
The BRT, sir.
BRT.
BRT,
Okay,
yeah.
example. In BRT, uh, you already mentioned why the BRT is always as if the whole Metro Manila, which is like how many, 15 million people or 20 million people, only two road, only C5 and only C3.
Yeah.
That is unimaginable, right? So why not building a different corridor, and then why not building the whole system in terms of feeder service? Okay, in terms of not just the BRT per se, but how we will solve the overall problem. And then you discuss about the agency that involved on all of this. Nah? So how they can coordinate? How do you make them coordinate? Right,
Okay, sir.
right. So as simple as the card. In here we can use just mobile phone or just simple card in Indonesia. Okay, I can use for parking. I can use for BRT. I can use the same card, the PIP card that you have like that. I can use for anything. I can even buy food from using the same card, and I can top up the money in the supermarket, any supermarket. So that kind of integrated system, okay, they do not have yet. So then why isn't that benefit for everybody, for example? So think in terms of that whole system, okay. With the system thinking, suddenly the way you're thinking is totally different. This is what I hope. So the same bridge is clear, no? So is more or engineering in this case. Yeah, but uh, yeah, you need to know the demand and the supply in this case, right? So uh, I understand the bridge is rather simple compared to the first two. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So right.
Uh, Geraldine, do you have further questions to Prof?
Uh, hello, sir.
Yes, yes,
Hello,
yes.
everyone. I'm sorry because of my poor
No problem.
internet connection. So I also tried to off my camera. Uh, but sir, I think I'm not sure if Julan tried to. There's no continuation, right? So there's we discuss another topic. Okay. Sir, for my topic or the topic I'm working on, the Bataan Cavite
Mhm.
Interlink bridge is a originated from a study released by the JICA in 2018.
Mm.
So basically, the idea sprouted from assessing the economic impact of the traffic congestion in Metro Manila. And they said that based on the report, there's a 3.5 billion pesos of that is lost every day due to the time wasted in traffic. So the certain stakeholder, Mr. Garcia, that said that the report of JICA inspired him to propose that project to revisit the idea of doing a bridge, which is now called the Bataan Cavite Interlink. And during the former President Rodrigo de administration, the BCIB or the Bataan Cavite Interlink Bridge project underwent a feasibility study as one of the 100 infrastructure projects listed under, as I explained earlier, as part of his flagship project under the Build program. So the BCIB is a 32.15 kilometer bridge spanning across Manila Bay, connecting the provinces of Bataan and Cavite. So this project is
Very
projected
long.
to boost regional
Thir-
economic integration
Very long.
32
development.
kilometer.
Sorry, sir.
32 kilometer
32.15 kilometers.
kilometer of
That's
bridge.
yes, sir. That's it's a very however, what happened is I think there's a existing issue on the project implementation. I think at the stage of the feasibility study because supposedly the civil works should start from July 2025 to October 2030. I'm not sure if 5 years is enough, but due to the issues of procurement delays, due to bid evaluation issues with lending institution, so there's a prolonged procurement process for the project. So
So that project was
I,
approved.
sorry, sir.
That 32
Sorry,
kilometer plus is approved.
32.
Was
32.15.
Yeah.
Yes,
correct.
sir.
It was approved.
Yes, sir. Yes. I think
Oh,
it's already underwent the feasibility study and they have the schedule for the civil works.
okay. So, what
Yeah,
will be your
BDs.
part in that case?
I yes, actually, sir, that's where I'm trying to clarify because this, as I stated earlier, the BCIB is already action. It's like an action plan from the existing issue, which
Oh,
is the first part. I think what I said is the traffic decongestion in Metro Manila. So through this BCIB, they try to spread the private and the public vehicles by connecting two um, provinces, the Bataan and the Cavite, in
mm,
order to also spread the economic activity and decongest the Metro Manila.
wow. So,
So actually, sir, trying to seek advice if there's something that I need to work on the topic, or should I move for a
if
more generic,
if yeah,
since
if
this I
if
think is a specific?
I think this is already approved, so I don't think something you
Yes.
can do about it, isn't it?
So okay. So what you're trying to say, sir, is something something that is a proposal,
Yes,
or
something that you
I
can involve. So
okay.
if something that already approved and then you cannot do anything about it, so what will be your involvement in the future is unclear, right?
Yes.
So isn't that better if you focus your energy on something that you can participate rather than just noting the, the head?
Ah, yes, sir, yes, sir. I think I get the idea. Actually, that's what I'm thinking in the previous days if uh this topic is should be the topic for discussion for tomorrow, or if I should find another
No,
more generic
no
concept
problem.
to
You just mention,
introduce.
but you don't choose anyway. So, right, you can choose only one. No need to choose three. Right.
Ah, okay, sir. So
So
the
it
three
is
topics
no.
that we initially submitted.
Yes, yes. You
Ah,
just mention, but you choose one. You don't need to choose that, I guess, because it's already done. Yeah.
okay.
So
So,
I
sir,
guess,
for the 3 minutes, I think
yeah, I think too long the one
Omar.
that you presented today, but can you cut short tomorrow? Because we have eight groups. So if 5 minutes times eight, that's already one more than 1 hour, you know.
Okay. There's so many.
Our class is unbelievable, very big, and and they keep adding. I don't,
Yes,
anyway.
sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Noted on that. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So I hope you get the idea.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's not about the project, but about the way of thinking. I hope that that's the message here. So from there you can start to think which one you want to choose, and then something that you can dig in more detail, and something that you can participate in the near future. Okay, you can say I did this study, you know, during my course, but now I can go deeper, and then you can talk about this. Yeah. I think that's the goal now, to elevate you, not to bring you down, but to elevate you. Okay. So,
Okay, sir.
okay. So I hope this is good enough for the
Yeah,
start.
very helpful session.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually, sir, we've been wondering on how what is the approach or how we should proceed on this project.
No need to worry. So, uh, I I understand the lesson not yet really started. So, okay. But once you learn several tools, several methods, several way to do, then it will evolve. The way you think it will evolve, and then this project will evolve along with that. So no worries. Okay, at this point,
Sir,
only the topics.
yeah, only the topics. Sir, I want to clarify something. So, if we choose a topic, does it mean that that will also be our topic for the succeeding
Yes, for the whole semester. Is that
for the
okay?
whole semester?
Yes.
Okay, including the reels.
Yes, 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 of course.
Okay, okay,
That's
okay.
why I choose carefully.
Yeah,
Ay, sir. Sir,
copy.
Okay. Yeah.
another question. Sir, if we are choosing a certain topic, but I think I remember it right that we are going to make a certain number. So meaning those reels are focused on that topic. Is that right?
No, no, topic is simple. And then for each reel, you can talk about, oh, I will discuss from, for example, I will discuss in terms of IFN point of view. I will discuss in terms of game theory point of view. I will discuss, I will discuss in terms of financial point of view. You can discuss from different point of view. You can make 10 reels, no problem.
Ah,
Oh, okay, okay. So just one topic,
Yes.
but different
Way of thinking,
views. Yeah, okay, okay.
different way of viewing the
Mm,
same. This is the same elephant. Okay? I will hold this
mm,
as a, oh, this is the feet, this is
mm.
the trunk, this is uh, this is the body. So, the same elephant. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah,
So
noted, sir.
yeah.
no problem.
I get it now.
I I think this is very useful. Once you can start to see from different perspective, from different point of view, and then you the same thing, but you can talk from different way. Okay? Then suddenly your creativity can go up. You can approach the same thing from different way. Right.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for the
Yes.
clarification.
Yes. Okay. Good. I hope this is clear. So, please also tell to your classmate about this so that they will also
Okay.
get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
sir.
sorry if not so clear in my part.
It's okay, sir. Okay, I
Okay.
think
Okay. So with this, so thank you very much.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Right,
You
goodbye.
too. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.